hard. Like, it's hard to really like get your thoughts across just trying to talk on social media. So I just figured that it's just better to just do it this way. So basically, I made a video before where I was talking about why it's important to overcome red pill rage, right? And I wanted to kind of like follow up on that because, you know, like a lot of people always sit and tell you what you need to do, but they don't like ever tell you how to do it or how they overcame it, you know what I mean? And so I thought that was kind of important. So basically the first stage, if we're thinking about it, is the experience, right? There's some triggering event that causes you to stop and say, hold on, what is this? What is going on? You know, some of you, it may be your girl cheats on you. Some of you, it may be a girl is cheating with you. You know what I mean? Some of you, it may be you were in the friend zone and you thought that you were gonna get out of the friend zone. That's me personally. I was that dummy. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Basically, this experience causes you to go to the next step where you start seeking answers because you realize that this is not the way it's supposed to be and something isn't right. So now you go looking for answers. You know, that might be where you start looking up content. You start listening to people. You start, you know, talking to people, listening to other people, any of it. I'm telling you, this is the enlightenment stage. This is where you're searching for answers. You're searching for answers. And on that enlightenment stage, when you get the answer, when you learn the truth about like the nature of how these situations and human interactions really work, it's gonna piss you the fuck off. You're gonna be angry. That's the next stage. It's anger. You're gonna be angry, and it's just gonna be boiling inside of you because this is not the way that this is supposed to be. This is not the way that this is supposed to be, and it's gonna drive you crazy. It's really gonna drive you crazy. I promise you. That's what happened to me. It drove me crazy because me personally, I'm a hopeless romantic. I believe in that shit. Like, I like the idea of happily ever after. I was a Disney kid growing up. You know what I mean? Like, so all I experienced was just anger, and it was just anger and frustration. You know what I mean? And what that leads to is, the next stage, which is I call the lashing out stage, which is basically you lash out. You know what I mean? Verbally, that's what they like. When you see a lot of men that bash women, that's really like the stage that they're in. They're lashing out. They're lashing out because they're angry or they're frustrated. You know what I mean? And the only thing that we can really do is talk. You know what I mean? What else can we do? You know what I mean? Some guys are stupid enough to, take it further. But what else can you really do? So you're angry. You're angry. And when you lash out, it's basically, I hate to say it, but I can only speak for myself. It's like you just going on just an adult temper tantrum. You know what I mean? And it's cool. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody has to go through it. I feel like you got to go through it because you go. It's such a shock. It's such a culture shock when you try to do everything right and it just blows up in your face. You know what I mean? Like, it's a culture shock, and you know what I mean? Like, you're justified in feeling the frustration that you feel. You know what I mean? My lashing out phase lasted for about like 3 years. 3 years. You know what I mean? And that was after already being frustrated already. But that was like when the straw that broke the camel's back. And it was just, you know what I mean? It was just crazy, man. And like, you get on there, you get on social media, you bash, you're always looking for an excuse to, say something. And like, I get it, because most of the time you be right. It don't be about what you saying. You know what I mean? You be right. And especially like about women, you know what I mean? They don't like taking accountability. So that makes it even worse. You know what I mean? But the whole point is, eventually you got to come to a turning point. This is the stage I call the turning point. You have to get to a point where you say, I'm either going to stay angry and stay frustrated and stay lashing out. You're going to either stay in the temper tantrum stage, or you're going to take what you did, learn from it, and apply it so that you can get the results that you want to get. You know what I mean? And that's the turning point. You have to make that decision either way. Those people that never get out of that stage, that red pill rage, that's because they're stuck. They're stuck, And like, I'm telling you, when you choose the other path, because I'm a person that was stuck, but I've come from that other side, and I've come back. I've come back from the valley of death to tell you that it's not the right way. You can't. It's not too late. It's never too late for you to turn back around and go down, and just grow from it, learn from it, apply it. Now that you understand female nature, you understand it, you comprehend it, just use it to your advantage. Use it to your advantage and benefit. Win. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to win. I promise you. It's okay to win. It's really okay to win. Like, you will be okay. Like, it's okay to win. You'll feel so much better, man. I promise you. You'll feel so much better. And I'm not even going to lie to you and say that your results are automatically got to change. You have to become the best version of yourself. Do not believe that bullshit about being yourself. No, that's wrong. They're lying to you. It's a lie. You have to become the best version of yourself in order to get the results that you qualify for. Then you can get those results. You know what I mean? I don't know about you, but I'm shooting for the stars. So, I'm working to climb to the top. Like, yeah. I'm gonna have to die before I stop. You know what I mean? We climbing. But I'm telling you, like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, you have to just, you have to let it go. You have to let it go. Like, and I'm not on no preaching shit. I'm just saying that, like I said, I've been down that path. You know what I mean? So, as somebody who has been down that path, I'm appealing to you. You know what I mean? Please just take into account what you could do better. And if you could do anything better, then do it. And if you don't get the same results, then I feel you. But I'm telling you, man, either way, holding on to that anger is not no good, bro. It's not no good for the soul. It's not no good for the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go.